Hi there, we're flyable, and I'd like you to imagine that you're on a flight for 6 hours, you have the inability to use the washroom, you're not able to adjust yourself to get comfortable, you could be dropped on your way to get into the airplane. Unfortunately, this is the reality for people like myself, where flying is just not accessible for the current situation. And here we are trying to think of a different way to go about doing this and how we can revolutionize flights. We are here today to look at how we will revolutionize flight from going on for this period. No longer will these challenges be a problem for someone like myself.
For our customer segment, we plan to sell to airplane manufacturers and airline operators in hopes of making airline travel accessible for all. And we plan to retrofit our currently operating planes by adding a docking system to the front of first class and business class seats.
So across the airline industry, procedures are unfortunately quite standard and do not properly accommodate this group. There's a lack of both competitors as well as alternate solutions. So to come up with our solution, we've consulted with individuals with disability and came up with our solution.
Our solution is to allow these wheelchair users to keep their wheelchair on the plane. We will implement a docking system with a privacy wall that will allow the caregiver to form a catheter so that they can do personal care and not have to worry about not being able to use the washroom. Also, we won't have to worry about wheelchairs being damaged or the users being dropped on their way to getting to the chair. All in all, this solution will address all the key issues.
We're looking to bring value to the air travel experience by making it more comfortable and convenient for travelers with disabilities. Additionally, we're hoping that airlines can see the value in this, as it'll likely reduce their load-in times, reduce the need for transfer staff, as well as provide other conveniences for the rest of the passengers looking to travel on the same flight.
For unfair advantage, we have a first mover approach and a high barrier entry to competition. We've also consulted with ex-CFO WestJet and CEO of Included by Design, Sean Crump, an expert on accessibility issues and holds the solutions to these problems.
So we plan to raise awareness for our product and service by advocating for the social advocacy groups as well as the federal government to raise awareness about our products. We will earn money from airlines as a business-to-business approach. We plan on starting domestically, then moving to a global market by establishing contracts within the industry.
Due to the expansive regulatory and safety certification process, we don't expect to be making any sales in our first year. However, beginning of the second, we will first start with a route from Calgary to Vancouver, and then moving forward, increasing our capacity from Calgary to Toronto. Our unit price will be $1,500 per one, which is cheap compared to a standard airline seat, while still remaining of high quality that the airline industry requires for customer safety.
We're asking for $365,000 to help cover our various startup costs. This would include things such as accounting, legal fees, and of course safety regulation and certification testing. We're also looking to start getting into things like social media to find new supporters, more followers, and also to update various stakeholders on the progress of our project.
Our most important key metric is boarding efficiency, the amount of time and money saved by the airlines by deploying our solution to passengers with accessibility needs. Major milestones include receiving the necessary safety and regulatory permits to operate in Canada, as well as deployment of initial test pilots at the end of the first year with operating airlines, and social media activities to generate support and acquire funding and investment.
We're hoping to make air travel an experience to remember rather than one to forget, and to hopefully enable everyone to take to the skies.